Hey y'all, I'm back again. I purchased another dollhouse on Facebook Marketplace for $20. I wanted to make it Victorian, so I painted it white. And next I laid the flooring after taking all the pieces off the top with a screwdriver. So to lay the flooring, I bought stick and peel wallpaper from Walmart for around $12. It was 17 feet long. I basically just bend and fold and then cut along the bend line to place the wallpaper throughout the house. It's really easy to apply, but if you find there's a spot that you missed, you can always just go back and cut a new piece to cover over it. And I find it blends really well in a dollhouse. The first thing I did was choose my color scheme. So I wanted to go with black, white, and gold to match my Victorian theme. It became imperative that I remove all the pieces that could become obstacles when laying the flooring. So again, I took a screwdriver and I removed the top platform and other platforms just so that I could spray paint each of them and then paint the whole dollhouse white. So you'll see later on that I did different pieces in black, some in gold, and then the overall dollhouse in white. The wallpaper is really easy to apply because it's sticky, so I like that. Now for the walls that I did next, you'll see that I used a black carbon paper that you can purchase at Walmart. It was $5 for like 50 sheets of paper. I just use a glue stick and apply it to the walls. And here I'm just going over an extra piece that I missed. And this is the completed dollhouse. Next, I'm going to show you how I made a couch. I took these wooden slabs, some 1-inch hardwood cubes, and some 2-inch hardwood cubes purchased at Lowe's. First, I glued the 3 large cubes together into a straight line. Next, I took a wooden slab and I slathered some glue on it and I stuck it on top of the line of cubes. From here, we'll make the armrest. So we're just gonna go all the way around, just leaving a spot in the center front, but we're gonna take the cubes all the way around and back down again. Next, I'm going to paint this piece black. While the paint dries, I'm going to cut a piece of trim with my wood burner that I purchased at Walmart for around $10. It came with different tips, but I'm going to cut this piece out and I'm going to add it to accentuate the armrest. You will want to file down the ends to make them look nice and fine. So as you'll see, I painted both pieces. I'm just going to glue this trim to the back of the couch. I did end up doing 2 on the side arms as well. So next we're going to make couch cushions. So as you'll see, I'm taking measurements of the center of the couch to lay the cushions. I cut out 3 squares, 1 for each seat. I take my handy glue gun and I glue up 3 of the 4 edges on the 2 pieces of fabric laid back to back. I stuff a cotton ball in there. I seal up that 4th edge and lay it on the couch. I did end up gluing the cushions down just for security. And here is the completed couch cushions. Here I'll show you how to make a vanity. I just took 2 wooden squares that I purchased at Walmart in a pack. They came with like a rectangle, 2 squares, and a circle. And then I took these oak dowel pins that are about 3 inches long. I pulled 4 of those out and then I glued 4 of them as the feet to the vanity. I too purchased these wall decor mini mirrors, placed one on the vanity, and then painted one of the blocks of wood black as a stool. Then I made a coffee table. I painted one of the wooden slabs white, and I took 4 of the 1-inch cubes, painted those black, glued them to each corner, and turned it into a coffee table. It's important to note that I created every vase and accent in the dollhouse. I purchased these beads again at Walmart. I glued them together, and I took a toothpick and painted the tip white. I cut the bottom half off, and I stuck that into the bead to create a candelabra. I did the same for this mini flower vase, and I'll show you how I did it. I took the beads that I just showed you, and then I took a piece of plant, a fake plant, and I cut off a tiny little piece. I cut down the edge, and then I just shoved it inside of the bead, and there you go. Next, I'm going to show you how to accentuate the vanity. You'll see the gold trim at the top. That's actually resin that I created out of a mold. It was casting resin, and I painted it gold. These flowers here are actually small buttons, sticky back buttons that I purchased at Walmart. So I applied those to the rim, and then I took some of the beads bottles that I created just by stacking big and small beads on top of each other, and I stuck those on the vanity with one of the candelabras. And a Victorian vanity for your viewing pleasure. There are 4 open windows in the dollhouse, so I created curtains for each of them by taking a piece of fabric, folding it in half, and gluing it completely shut. Next, I took a leather hole punch after binding the curtain together by just folding and overlapping it. And then I put a hole in it and I ran some twine through it just to give it that extra luster. I needed something to glue to the window, so I took 2 popsicle sticks, glued those together, and then I glued the 2 popsicle sticks to the back top of the curtain so that I could glue that to the window. I then took trim and I cut the trim out, and I went across the top to just accentuate the curtain. Here we'll go through rugs. So you'll do it very similar to the curtains. You're going to cut out a piece of fabric, and you're going to want to close it off completely with your glue gun. Next, you'll take your trim, you'll measure it along each edge of the fabric, cut the trim, and then apply it with the glue gun. I like to do this across all 4 edges, and voila! Here are the rugs that I created. At this time, we'll go over how to make a chandelier. I bought these sort of potpourri pieces. I don't really know what to call them. They're just accents that you can purchase from Better Homes and Gardens at Walmart. And I picked out the 4 that I wanted, which was a flower, one looks like a honeycomb, and then 2 of the balls. And I glued the twine to the top of it and then secured it with a button by sticking the twine through one end of the button and then gluing the button down so that it hangs straight, as you'll see in the photos. Please be sure to check the comments section below. This dollhouse is for sale and I will link it. And as always, please like and subscribe. Thank you.